What there, guys? It's Juggy82, and this will be a video where I'm debuting in something that is sound like Jeff Goldblum. I'm debuting in something I've never really done on this channel, and that's I'm playing Steam. Steam. Uh, uh, I'm playing a game on the Steam. PC playing PC. Yeah, PC. Cause everything's so PC right now. It's just PC. Okay, that's my Jeff Goldblum for you guys. As you guys can see, I'm showing off some of the stuff I've been able to so far put on my computer. It feels weird saying it because I was going to say PS4, PS3, or whatever, Xbox. But yeah, I got a bunch of wrestlers downloaded. It was pretty easy action. This is another thing I like about Fire Pro Wrestling World. Uh, very easy to put things together, customizing rings and so forth. Uh, when I still do have Fire Pro Wrestling Returns. When it comes to what you could do with that, it's limited because unless you could find sites, which is rare and near, unless you go to like Fire Pro Wrestling Club or some site where you can actually do something with your USB drive and so forth and transfer files like that. This right here though is like, and it's another game I also have on my Steam so far. It's Warframe. I've been playing a little bit of it, kind of trying to get into it, but it's kind of weird. Like I'm trying to use the controller because I'm so used to using the controller, but actually starting to realize that the mouse. I see why people say you have more accuracy when you play games like Call of Duty and so forth with using a keyboard and mouse and so forth when you play shooters, because it is a little bit more accurate when it comes to aiming. So we got this match right here, guys. AJ Styles taking on Seth Rollins. I actually have it in the Raw, a WWE Raw arena. Now, you guys are gonna knock me because I did really fuck up the editing of the Raw arena. Probably going to redo it. The turnbuckle pads are red. And when has Raw ever had red turnbuckle pads? We got red ropes. We got red ropes, but red turnbuckle pads. Yeah. Now, WCW had red turnbuckle pads. But actually, WCW had red turnbuckle pads, black turnbuckle pads. Yeah, a lot of stuff is different. So don't knock me too hard, guys. Like I said, when I first got this PC, I had been eyeing this PC itself for roughly 2, maybe 3, maybe probably a month. And I did get it from a pawn shop, but I think I made a really great deal when it came to getting a PC of this magnitude. Uh, like right now, I literally, when I started recording gameplay for this, I had multiple things running, and there was no slowdown whatsoever while I was doing recording. Apologize for the mouse, by the way, still sitting on the screen, but I started, just tooling with it and seeing what I could do, and so far so good. It runs really good, and I guess it was, it says 1 terabyte. And actually, like I said, I paid for the 30% off. It was $4.99 with 30% off. It was $350 plus $50 plus taxes, give or take. It was $370 something. I found out that the actual PC that I do have, the all-in-one PC that I have, is actually more than I thought it was. $1,200. Yeah, and yeah, that's crazy, but it is that amount. It's a really big size PC. It's like, I think, about 26 inches the screen, so it's a really nice size screen on it. I'd probably say about, probably about 22, 24. I want to say it's 26. It looks like 26 though. But yeah, man. Right now, like I said, I'm on here. This was a little bit demonstration of the Steam record, if you will, of Fire Pro World. And as you can see, I'm playing as AJ Styles, by the way. This is not a simulation, so there's not both computer playing. As you can see, I'm really actually whooping Seth Rollins' ass. As you can see, Seth Rollins is in his WrestleMania attire. I forget what WrestleMania it was, so don't try to knock me on that. But yeah. The cool thing I like about this series of games when it comes to Fire Pro Wrestling altogether is that, once again, you have the customization. The movement, the action, the style of the way the wrestling matches go. What a rat match right there. Wrestling matches go is very paced. If you get a wrestler like Hulk Hogan taking on the Macho Man Randy Savage, they're going to have a wrestling feel as if they actually were wrestling in real life. Uh, of course, like with AJ Styles and Seth Rollins, you're going to have a fast-paced, back and forth kind of match. And I know a lot of people who knock the game for the graphics. They sit there and say, "Well, it's not the WWE 2K standards." But I put it to you like this: sometimes a good game or a good video game in general doesn't have to have really great graphics. I'm being honest. As long as you can get your ass down there and play it and have a good time, that's all good. But actually, I have noticed a lot of differences because I own Fire Pro Wrestling Returns for the PlayStation 2, the actual disc, and I actually own the PSN version when it was on PSN of Fire Pro Wrestling Returns. The thing I noticed about the graphics on this particular game is they are a notch better than Fire Pro Wrestling Returns because they have a more of a smoother texture to them. Plus, it's in HD, so the quality is a little bit more sharper. Um, it's just an overall better feel for how the game is. Plus, unlike Fire Wrestling Returns, it has a little bit more extras going for it as it relates to the movement of the wrestlers, as well as certain little tweaks that have been added to the game itself. Like I said, the creative feature on here is completely amazing. There's a lot of stuff you can do on here as it relates to the rings. That's way different than Fire Pro Wrestling Returns. Of course, you could edit, and I did edit a lot of quote unquote tools to use to make different logos and so forth. But it's so good to know that you could just go and simply get edit downloads just like that. Hell, the packs that I have for some of the wrestlers that you see that I showed with ECW wrestlers, TNA wrestlers, and so forth. And I'm also going to try to get WWF, classic WWF wrestlers put in here also, as well as a couple more rings. And there's no limitation of how much editing or how much stuff you can put on this game, which makes it even more incredible to just put it on there. It's easy as just going to the workshop and typing what you want to type in. And like I said, you have logos, you have, like I said, referees, you name it, you can edit all that. And also, like, the concept of, like I said, just playing a game like this and just knowing that you're going to have fun. If you're a wrestling fan, if you have an inkling of wrestling in you, you're going to love Fire Pro Wrestling World. I know this game's been out for probably, well, no, the PC version has been out for about a year and a half, give or take. So I know it's, for me, I'm late on the train, but I'm glad I hopped on the train. So it's a good feeling to know that I have a game like this where I can get enjoyment of playing these different matches. Hell, probably not even just playing them, just actually just watching them transpire. Ooh, 450 splash! And yeah, knowing that also, by the way, like I said, with this computer in general, knowing that I can do smooth gameplay like this, it really will help me to kind of want to do more gameplay vids and do it where I know I don't have to literally just be struggling with an easy cap or anything of that nature. Pretty much I can just record gameplay off of my PC. I still have my capture card and I probably use for like just some older games I have and whatnot, but it's cool that I can actually just cut a game on, hit record, and bam, I'm ready to rock and roll. Like I said, guys, this, like I said, is first time actually ever doing a PC. Oh, wait a minute, oh my AJ Styles with a beautiful fly through of the ring episode. But yeah, this is, like I said, my first time on my channel doing anything PC related as it relates to recording gameplay. And the only thing I can say is this, of course, the narration over the actual gameplay itself. So yeah, take it for what it is, if you will. But yeah, maybe do some live gameplay where I'm actually just playing the game and so forth. But I did notice that with the live in-camera mic, it kind of is sketchy, if you will. So that is what it is, if you will. I can't say it's the real thing. It's the American dream. That's the road. Yeah, this is, like I said, a really fun game. I will probably put more games on Steam and be able to play them dramatically, if you will. like I said, I'm trying to kind of just get a feel of this whole PC thing, because this is something really new to me. That's what this is, just PC things. Oh, he put him in the calf line. Calf pressure. Oh, yeah. Your winner of the match, AJ Styles. I can, within closing limits, say that to you guys. I would like to say you guys have a good one. And yeah, Jiggy's in his PC thing. This is Jiggy 82, signing off.